fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm Jessica Williams. It's time for what's happening in local entertainment, where I share fun things to get out and do this weekend. The Fort Wayne Ballet presents their original production of Dracula, starting tonight with shows Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 7:30 p.m. with a bonus show at 11:30 p.m. on Friday night. You can purchase tickets at the Arts United Community Box Office or online at artstix.org. The Clyde Theater has two different shows happening this weekend. Saturday features Here Comes the Mummies with special guest Sasquatch for a night of funky music. The show starts at 8 p.m. and the doors open at 7. And on Sunday, we'll feature the Mercy Beatles playing all of your favorite Beatles hits. Doors open at 5 and the show starts at 6. Tickets for both shows are available at theclydetheater.com. The Embassy Theater welcomes paranormal investigator, author, and podcaster Amy Bruni for Life with the Afterlife, a supernatural evening with Amy Bruni. This will be on Friday starting at 7:30. Also coming to the Embassy on Sunday is Teresa Caputo Live, The Experience. The star of the TLC show Long Island Medium will share stories about her life and explain how her gift works. Teresa Caputo Live show is Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Tickets for both shows can be purchased at fwembassy.org. And finally, on Sunday at the Allen County War Memorial Coliseum, contemporary Christian band Mercy Me will be performing live at 7 p.m. To reserve your seat for the show, you can go to memorialcoliseum.com for tickets and more information. We have a great show for you today. I learned how to make a smoky old-fashioned at Hotel Tango, and we explore filmmaking in Indiana. Stay tuned after a short break.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
We are here at Hotel Tango Distillery, and I have with me Lori, who is the general manager, and I am now behind the bar, and Lori is going to teach me how to make one of their signature cocktails. What type of cocktail will we be making today?
We are making one of our most popular old fashions here at Hotel Tango, and it is the Bravo Old Fashioned, and we are going to smoke it today.
Okay, so I love smoked old fashions so much, and they didn't even know. So I'm so excited today to learn this because I've never actually made one. Okay, so where do I begin?
So first step is we're going to use the torch, and we're going to fire up a piece of wood, and then we're going to put the glass right over that hot spot.
Okay, and how long should I torch it for?
Maybe 10 seconds.
Okay. Woohoo.
And then put the glass right over that hot spot.
Okay, like that.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. And then we are going to work on the cocktail. So
okay,
we
and
are.
It traps the smoke in, right?
It traps the smoke in.
Okay,
Yes.
makes the glass smoky.
So this is a Yari, the glass Yari, and we are going to get your jigger and put 2 ounces of reserve bourbon.
All right.
So this is our 6-year bourbon.
Ooh, 6-year bourbon. Oh, wow. So nicely aged. Okay. And then, so I just add that right into the glass.
Right
all right.
into the glass.
And then what?
And then flip it over, the jigger over, and we are going to do a 1/2 ounce of Luxardo syrup.
Ooh.
So this, we make this in-house with Luxardo cherries.
Okay.
So about half that.
Half of that, okay.
And then pour it in.
That sounds delightful. Okay.
And then 2 dashes of orange bitters.
Okay.
Perfect. And then we're going to stir that up.
Oh, yes. Okay, a nice slow stir. I've learned this. Awesome.
All right, and then we're going to flip the smoked glass over.
Okay.
And then we are going to strain that over a big block.
Oh, okay. The big old-fashioned block, which allows for the drink to stay cool without it diluting. Okay.
So there's your,
pour it on
there you
that
go.
side.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh. Look at that color. The cherry gives it a nice tan tone. Okay.
and then we garnish with a Luxardo cherry.
Okay.
It's in that, right here in this container.
Okay. Oh, I love these. I'm gonna add 2.
Okay. And then we also swath an orange.
Okay.
So just the peel, a nice strip.
See if I can get in that good. Okay, perfect. I got my peeler.
And then you swipe that around the rim
Okay. Ooh.
and toss it inside.
All right.
And that's
there
your
we
finished
have
cocktail.
it. Ooh, yum, yum. Okay, now I'm gonna give it a little tasty taste. Oh, wow. This is very different than what I was expecting because this gives a different twist on an old fashioned. It's very creative and it allows for different fruit flavors to come out.
Yes.
Yeah, so I like that. So give it a little twist, and then of course the smokiness is something that you always have to try. Like I said, it's my favorite type of old fashioned. Well, thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Cheers, and now we'll taste some food.
Okay.
All right.
So pizza and nachos are our most popular options for people.
Yes. Ooh.
And then this is our 3-meat pizza and our jalapeno popper nacho.
Thank you so much. Okay, so first and foremost, this is a thin crust, which is great because you can eat pizza and not feel as naughty. And three meat. So
So it's sausage, pepperoni, and bacon.
okay. And people love this.
People, that's our most popular
Most
pizza.
popular pizza. Okay, we're gonna give it a taste. Tell me about it.
And we make our own pizza sauce and we add our vodka to it. So we try to incorporate our spirits into every possible food item that we can.
Now that makes it fun. And I like it because the cheese is so good. What type of cheese is on this?
It's
Wow.
mozzarella cheese,
Oh yeah. Cheese is amazing.
but whole milk mozzarella cheese, not
Okay.
not the
There is a
skimpy
different texture that was on it. Okay, I was like, it's giving me such good yum yums. And it's not too heavy too because there's not a whole lot going on, but people can enjoy it, taste it, and get filled as you're drinking your old fashioned. Okay, next up, nachos. But these look
jalapeno
different.
popper nachos.
Yeah.
So we use kettle chips as a base for our nachos. So this has bacon, jalapeno crema, cheese, green onion, and strawberry gin glaze. So we use our gin
Oh,
and
strawberry.
incorporate that in a strawberry glaze for the nachos. So like a jalapeno popper sometimes has a sweet dip on the side. We incorporate that in the nacho.
So it's so hard to decide because I love a classic pizza. And this is so unique and different that if you taste this, you're gonna keep eating it. So it's almost a little dangerous because you just wanna eat it all up. So my vote will be on these poppers.
Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for letting me try the menu.
You're welcome.
So tasty, and off camera, I'm gonna continue eating this pizza because it's so good. And then of course we have our old fashioned, so cheers, and I'm gonna grub on this. Lori, grab a slice.
Sure.
Yes. Cheers.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
There are so many opportunities for artists in Indiana, And so with me today, I have Art, who is a professor. He's a director of media at the Purdue University, as well as the executive director at the Cinema Center. You have many titles and the best name ever.
You know, it's funny. When I started out as the lowly university professor over at Purdue Fort Wayne, I would have never guessed where that would take me. And, now I run a public access television station over at College TV for the College Consortium. And I'm the executive director over at Cinema Center. We had a fabulous hobnobbing this past weekend.
I know it to be true. Welcome back, Art.
Yeah,
first and foremost. Yes. So tell me, how did hobnobbing go?
It went great. Hobnobbing brings such energy to the filmmaking community here in Fort Wayne. And, first of all, the co-chairs, Alex Watson, Christy Hilly, Amanda Hilly, put together a fabulous festival, 128 films. Wow. All of them screened. They're still available online for just a couple more weeks now. But they also brought filmmakers from out of town and local filmmakers together, and we did workshops and just kind of spurred a lot of creativity, got people talking about different kind of stories they could tell. Rocky Walls from Hoodoc, which is an Indiana-based streaming service, was there talking about nonfiction narrative, and it was just so much fun and so much creativity flowing through Cinema Center this past weekend.
So much, and I love that for the first time this year, an Indiana-made film premiered as the first film of the festival. How exciting. Tell me about that.
It's amazing when you get to celebrate local filmmakers because, the fact is that, a lot of people have this kind of sense of, if you're going to make movies, then you got to go to New York or Chicago or LA or, Vancouver. Right. But there's so much energy here going on in the Fort Wayne community and so many talented people who are telling stories that are nonfiction stories about, great Indiana people, but also fiction stories and, comedies and sci-fi films and all of these kind of cool things that, we're not necessarily known for it here in Indiana, but we should be. We should be developing more of these artists. Being a professor over at Purdue Fort Wayne has allowed me to see almost now 10 years of students come through, talented students with the ability to create and do these kinds of things. And it's still funny to me that when I introduce myself as the person who teaches the film and television production classes at Purdue Fort Wayne, people are like, they've got film and television production classes at Purdue Fort Wayne?
Right. Like, what is happening? Which you're so right, because the opportunities are there, the talent is there, but it's just a matter of understanding the resources and how to connect it. Part of it has to do with networking, part of it has to do with available opportunities, and then of course, honing in on those skills. So let's dive deeper about what are the opportunities here in Indiana.
Well, Indiana State Legislature just passed a series of tax credits that people could get up to 30% of their production budget from the Indiana State Legislature. But beyond that, it's the community of people, right? Wow. The fact is that, stories don't happen. They're told, and storytellers have to get together. And, I always joke with my students, when you see the credits roll, you never just see one name, right? And so, what it takes is, these people, these incredible storytellers connecting with one another and saying, okay, I have a project that I've written and I want to direct, but you have a project you've written and want to direct. Why don't I be the cinematographer on your project, and you could be the editor on my project? And, continue to grow these networks and build these connections and have these kinds of moments. Over at Cinema Center, we have a filmmaker membership now, and we have filmmaker explicit events where you can come. We showed Marcel the Shell a couple of weeks ago, and we had the production designer for Marcel the Shell come in and do a Q&A afterwards, because I bet you most people in Fort Wayne don't know what a production designer does.
Yeah, there's so many intricate and important roles that all come together and culminate this amazing production. And we have to hit on, so over the weekend, through all of the film festival and all the exciting moments, you actually heard from the director of development for Jamie Lee Curtis. Is that correct?
Yeah, this is a great opportunity for us to take advantage of, like I said, the state legislature, but also to let some of these storytellers shine, because they just walked around a building for 4 days in Cinema Center. I know they're here.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so it's a call to action. If you are talented and you have the skill set and you are creative and you are working on projects, This is the guy to talk to. You know, we have to start making this thing happen and collaborating. So thank you, Art, for coming in. Amazing stuff that you shared today. Appreciate it.
Oh, I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do it whenever I can because I believe in this group. Like I said, I saw them walking around Cinema Center and I saw their films and they screened and they were juried as part of the festival. These films are quality films and these are quality filmmakers with stories to tell and to tell right here in Fort Wayne.
Yes, thank you. Stories to tell, telling the stories right here in Fort Wayne. Great information. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be right back.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
This segment sponsored by PowerSwabs. Today, we have a very special show for you. Our friend Scott is here to show us an easier way to look younger, feel healthier, and feel more confident. If your teeth are yellowing due to coffee, tea, red wine, or smoking, you need to pay attention. Scott says a wider smile can actually make you feel more attractive and visible and take years off of your appearance. If you want whiter teeth in 5 minutes, Scott can help. Hi, Scott. Welcome.
Jessica, I am the PowerSwabs guy, and I'm here to show your viewers how they can get a brighter, whiter smile in less than 5 minutes using this product that I've been promoting on national television for over 8 years now. Never seen anything like it on the market, Jessica, for 3 main reasons. Number one, you're going to get results quick. Number two, we're going to do it without sensitivity, which I'm sure your viewers are loving to hear right now. And number three, it works on all dental surfaces.
Yes, that sounds amazing. And you have an important test that you would like to share with our viewers about how they can improve their smile. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a fun little game we like to play called the Would You Rather test. Jessica, I'm going to put you on the spot here. I don't know if you were a good test taker in school or not, but the pressure is on with the Would You Rather test. So we paneled 100 ladies and said, who would you rather spend time with or even possibly kiss? The guy on the left with the yellow stained teeth or that guy on the right with the bright white smile? That is a good looking guy, Jessica. All we did was change the shade of his teeth. You can see the difference. So I'm going to ask you, who do you think they chose?
Probably the guy on the right.
Oh, got me worried there for a second, Jessica. Yes, of course, 100% of the ladies, now 101% of the ladies, chose the guy on the right with the whiter smile. Then we paneled 100 men. And Jessica, I'm going to be honest with you. Men aren't nearly as picky or choosy with who they'll spend time with their kids. But even 100% of the men said the girl on the right with the whiter smile. So really what we're learning here is that people are spending a lot of time at the gym, money on procedures, and I'm all for improving yourself physically, don't get me wrong. But the fact of the matter is if you look great on the outside, but you smile and you're that person on the left in the Would You Rather test, it's definitely going to affect your appearance. And in just 7 days using PowerSwabs, I promise you, you're going to be that person on the right in the Would You Rather test.
Oh, look at that.
And with PowerSwabs, it's only a quick 2-step process. So I want to show your viewers right now how simple this product is to use. Because when you get the PowerSwabs in the mail, Jessica, you're going to get a box of 7 stain out swabs and a box of 7 whitening swabs. All you do is pop the stain out swab open like this, rub it on your teeth for only 2 minutes. And over the 2 minutes, we actually remove the stains, okay? Most people try the strips and the trays, Jessica. They cover the stains. They don't remove them. And those products also take the moisture out of your enamel and dehydrate it. That's why they hurt so much. With the stain out swab, we're actually removing the stain and also hydrating your enamel so you don't experience sensitivity. That's a make or break for a lot of people because the number one complaint about going to the dentist to get your teeth whitened or using those other products is that they hurt too much. So with PowerSwabs, you're not going to have that. I feel it's the biggest advantage. So you do that for 2 minutes, then you pop open the whitening swab, another 2 minutes, and Jessica, it's that simple. In less than 5 minutes, you're going to get on average 2 shades whiter. You see the shade chart on your screen right now. You're only going to do that once a day for 7 days and get 6 shades whiter. The best part is that results last up to 6 months. It's just an incredible product.
A smile goes a long way. And I know that there's things that we can drink that can affect our smile and our white teeth as well. Like I'm a coffee drinker. See, I see you with your cup. Listen, I have been drinking coffee for so long and I cannot go a morning without it. So will PowerSwabs help with the stained coffee teeth too?
That is the second most commonly or common question I get, Jessica. The first one is, Scott, do you have any free samples?
Right.
And then the next one is, Oh my God, can I still drink my coffee? Now, normally, it's a great question because normally when you get your teeth whitened, they say, don't do this, don't do that. This is the number one culprit for staining our teeth, Jessica. Coffee. Like you said, you love yours, I love mine. Your viewers are probably on their second or third cup. And in reality, we are not going to give up those guilty pleasures, especially coffee. And with PowerSwabs, we don't have to. That's another thing people love about it. And for the daily maintenance, and I want to touch on this because we talked about the less than 5 minutes a day, 7-day treatment. The results last up to 6 months. How do you keep your teeth white during the day when we don't have time to brush them? This is what you're going to use, and it's part of our special today, Jessica, which we'll talk about now. Yes. This is the on-the-go Stain Out Quick Stick. This is valued at $20. Today it is free. It's real simple and convenient. You can take it out of your pocket or your purse, pop the top, spin it, solution comes up, rub it on your teeth for a minute or two. Just like I did with the swab, actually lifts the stains before they set in so you can keep your smile bright and white throughout the day after that morning coffee or maybe that happy hour red wine. And it's part of our biggest discount ever, Jessica. 40% off plus free shipping plus the free quick stick. So I want to stress to your viewers that the only way to get that deal is to call the 1-800 number that's on your screen. So, hey, Indiana, you could drink all the coffee you want because the PowerSwabs guy, Scott, is hooking you up.
Yes, thank you so much for hooking us up. I love every bit of what you shared. I am so excited personally to try PowerSwabs, and thank you for providing this opportunity for our viewers to be able to order it with such a great deal. So if you guys want to try out PowerSwabs, be sure to check out the number that's listed below or go to PowerSwabs.com. Thanks so much for stopping by, Scott.
Great to see you, Jessica. And don't you dare pay for PowerSwabs. You know someone on the inside. I'm going to hook you up for free.
Hey.
Just saying.
Thank you so kindly. Have a good one. We'll be right back. This segment sponsored by PowerSwabs. Well, that's our show for today. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And if you missed an episode of Living Local 15, you can watch it on our YouTube channel. And remember, happiness starts on the inside, and joy is something we can seek daily. I'll see you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.